Hello guys, what is going on? It is Sam and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be having a quick review on the Norwich City summer transfer window. In total we spent only £10 million, which is nowhere near enough in my opinion. In this video I'll be going over the deals that we did. I may miss some of them, so I apologise for that, and my opinion on them, and then of course deals that we sold, and then my opinion on them too, and then of course players that I think we could have signed or perhaps should have sold, and all my thoughts on that. So yeah, let's get straight into it now. Okay, so I've got an overlay for you then. Basically it shows the players in, the players out, the total money we spent. I haven't put the money that we got from our transfers because of course Bradley Johnson's deal to Derby was undisclosed, so I won't have an accurate amount of that, or if it wasn't undisclosed then on the Sky website that's what it said. So yep, anyway, so let's get straight into it. So the players in them: Robbie Brady from Hull City for £7 million. Personally, I thought this was a good deal after watching him in the first few games this season. He's a very attacking left back, or I think he's actually a left midfielder, but he's played quite well left back too. He's got a good ball in, he's got pace, and he looks a very promising player and with plenty of attacking threat. So I think it was a good deal, as we did chase him down from Hull for a long time. So I think that was a good deal. Next we got a deadline day signing, Matt Jarvis from West Ham. I think it's an okay deal because Matt Jarvis is okay down the wings, but he's not really the kind of player that I would have been looking to sign on deadline day really. But perhaps I'm looking to sign a better player than him. Yeah, but you know, he could be a helpful addition to the side if we give him a chance. I think he might be alright down the wing, so we'll have to see really. Jake Keane, didn't really have much about this. I just saw it on the website, so decided to put it down. We got him for free. Yusuf Malumbu from West Brom for free. I haven't really watched Malumbu too much, but haven't seen him play this season either, so can't make too much comment on him. But I think if we decide, I think we wanted him quite a lot, so that means he must be a good player towards the team. So it'll be interesting to see him playing. Next, Andre Wisdom on loan from Liverpool. When I watched him, I think he played against Rotherham and against Southampton. He looked quite good. He looked a very good defender. He's got pace and he's got a good ball in too, so I think he's another good option to take. It was a good signing. He put the ball in for Ricky Van Wolfswinkel to finish against Rotherham, so yeah, it'll be interesting to watch him in the Premier League, but I think he was a good signing. Next, I cannot pronounce this guy's name, so I'm not going to say it. I think Mbakani, the striker, on loan. And I think that if we play, once we give him a chance, I think he's going to do quite well for us. As it stands really, we've only got Cameron Jerome and Gary Hooper as our main strikers. I wouldn't count Lewis Grabban. Well, I'll get to that in a bit. So I think it was a good decision to sign a striker, and it'll be interesting to see him playing. So as for players that I think we should have signed or could have signed, number one has to be Charlie Austin. We seem to be chasing him for weeks, and then I don't know what happened really. It must have just collapsed, or we didn't offer him enough money. But I think he'd have been a very, very good signing because he scored lots of Premier League goals last year and is a typical Premier League goal scorer. So it's a real shame that we didn't sign him, and I think that if we did sign him, then that would be a key to staying up indeed. But no, we couldn't quite get hold of him in the end. I don't think he ended up leaving QPR, so that might suggest that they weren't going to sell him anyway. But he's a player that I really wanted us to get. As for other players, Virgil van Dijk ended up going to Southampton. He's a defender. He'd have been a very good prospect for the team. He played well at Celtic. Southampton ended up getting him, I think it was for 11 million. So he must have been quite a valuable player if he's been bought for 11 million. So that's a shame that we missed out on him. But perhaps he didn't come to us just because he thought that we were perhaps not a big enough club for him, or weren't going to offer him enough money. So yeah, that's a shame. As for other players that we could have signed, I wanted us to sign a centre-back, or any defender really, as we are a bit short on defenders, and the problem is if any of our defenders get injured, like Whittaker's red card, then we're going to need some more defenders, otherwise it's going to create havoc. So I think I really wanted us to sign another defender, but yeah, the window's closed now, so there's no chance we can only get a player on loan, but it's a shame that we didn't try and sign any more defenders. So yeah, that's it for the players in. Moving on then to the players out. I'm sorry this video's gone on a bit longer. I didn't want to make the video too long. I didn't want to make it sort of 6-7 minutes, but anyway, I should probably start talking. Anyway, players out then. Bradley Johnson to Derby County. I was shocked when I saw this. In fact, my mate actually told me it, but I thought he was just joking and trying to wind me up. But no, I came home and found it was true, and then he ended up saying Derby City, I think it was, on TV. But I can't believe we've sold him. It's ridiculous, because I'll tell you what happened with Lewis Grabban now. As you probably may know, he went AWOL after only making the bench for the match against Rotherham and stormed out of the hotel, I think, and God knows what he did next. And then Bournemouth seemed to be in the hunt for him. They offered us 7 mil on deadline day. We didn't accept it for some reason. I can't work out why we didn't accept 7 mil for Grabban, because I'd have taken that any day for him. But and then we go and sell Bradley Johnson. It doesn't make sense. You won't sell Grabban for 7 mil, then you go and sell Bradley Johnson to Derby. That's just Norwich logic for you. I mean, I was really shocked that I found out that happened. But yeah, I was a bit angry at the time as well, because he was our player of the season last year too. I mean, we've sold our player of the season in the opening weeks, and not loaned, actually sold. So we're most likely not going to get him back. So yeah, I couldn't believe that really. But of course, we're going to have to move on. I thought Johnson was a great addition to the team. He was really hard working, gave it his all really, but no logic there whatsoever. So other than Cameron McGinn, £100,000 to Luton Town, Carlton Morris on loan, Tony Andrew and Vadis, I'm not going to try to say his name either, to Rotherham, and Ricky Van Wolfswinkel on loan to Real Betis. And there's no logic there either. He scores in the cup game, perhaps that's going to get his confidence up. Nope, let's just go loan him for another season. Yeah, I was shocked really. Stupid Norwich logic. Why not give him a chance? Because now we haven't signed a striker. We've got one who's on loan, and what if he gets injured, or what if Jerome gets injured? Who can we then turn to next? You know, it really doesn't make sense. And I'm sounding like I'm having a bit of a rant here, but that's because I am having a bit of a rant. You know, I think that we really need to sign another striker just as a backup option, and then we haven't signed a defender either. Then we go and loan out our player of the season, and then we go and loan out 2 players who have never really been given a chance for Norwich to a championship side. You know, there is really no logic over it, but I'm not going to rant all night. So that's going to conclude the video then, guys. So we spent £10 million overall. TalkSport ranked us as the 20th. So basically that's the worst club in the Premier League. As for spendings, we spent, I think it was the 3rd or 4th lowest in the Premier League, which is, you know, we got 120 mil from that playoff final, so we should have had plenty of money to spend, but I don't really know what happened. But yeah, that's my opinion on the transfer window. If you have your opinion that you'd like to share it, you're always welcome to, so just put a comment on the video. But otherwise, guys, thanks for watching the video today. Enjoy your night, and I'll see you next time.